children! While the cape and costume crowd tends to ignore the darker side of existence, except for the occasional villain and anti-hero, sometimes you just need a beloved character who is literally the daughter of a demon. Raven of the Teen Titans first gathered the team together to fight against her father, Trigon. She was born to be his agent and servant, wielding incredible power and evil. While she did her best to resist his influence, it has been clear for some time now that Trigon's power over her is growing, even physically changing her appearance. She tells the Titans that due to her responsibilities in combating his evil, she must leave despite their protests to help. Jericho, with the power to possess bodies, enters her form to try to provide some additional aid. One finds a hellscape waiting for him. A swirling vortex of evil, the thrice-damned souls formed into great tendrils across the land. Giant, inhuman skulls line the area, until he is confronted by Trigon himself, who blasts the hero who cannot scream. After Jericho is forced out, Raven disappears, forcing the Titans to seek the help of former Titan Lilith Clay, the precognitive psychic, for a seance to try to contact Raven. As most seances go, it ends with destruction and horror. It is not helped by the dark clouds that hang over New York during this time, an ominous harbinger of what is to come. They are sent to Raven's home dimension of Azarath, where the people there worked tirelessly to suppress Trigon and his evil. And they are mostly dead, killed by an army of demons unleashed by Trigon. The remaining priests of the goddess Azar sacrifice themselves for some unstated destiny that awaits them. And back on Earth, over Titan's Tower, flying demons descend from the sky, followed by Raven, now looking quite a bit like her old dad, and demands the surrender of Earth to Trigon the Terrible. The Titans, having survived the battle in Azarath, return to Earth to combat Trigon, and find Earth very much like that hell dimension Jericho visited. Great columns of souls intertwined and fused together in a hideous fusion of flesh and stone, cobwebs made of human pieces. Trigon's a really big fan of Uzumaki, I guess. See now more of this hell on Earth, as if the roads and pavements were alive and grasping desperately at the buildings around them. All modern infrastructure cracked and broken under the onslaught of this nether realm. Not all of New York has transformed, but it is rapidly expanding outwards from Trigon, who sits upon Titan's Tower itself, now transformed into a great throne for Earth's new demonic owner. The Titans encounter Raven once again, who sends the heroes into a battlefield in their own minds, confronted by dark mirrors of themselves. Like with Nightwing, who has a vision of himself killing Batman, using a very elaborate machine whose only purpose seemed to be to stab him in the stomach. Hey, if you're going to murder your mentor, better to go big or go home. It is similar for the others, seeing their loved ones killed by their monochrome doubles, until finally, even their souls are fused to the stone tendrils, like everyone else in the city. The only two who remain are Lilith and Orella, Raven's mother. The two work to free the Titans from Raven's power, at least until Trigon himself awakens and the battle begins, the heroes completely overwhelmed by the sheer power of something so great and terrible. Raven herself was killed in the battle against the Titans, but she is not out of the fight yet. The souls of Azarath have gone into Lilith and cleansed Raven of Trigon's evil, empowering her and joining with her to finally and completely destroy Trigon and return the Earth to normal. The terror of Trigon reminds us that evil and the nightmares that evil represent are indeed as formidable and as horrifying as we can imagine. And while you may still win through against it, it is never an easy task.